Hi, Schlockmeister fans. It's been many years since I saw this one, but by request, it's The People Under the Stairs. Let's check it out. They're about to be evicted from this neighborhood. One family owns all the houses.
Y'all been evicted. You gotta be out tomorrow midnight.
These are the landlords.
One last family in the Lenox Avenue building, then it's clear to tear down. We build a nice, neat condominium. We get clean people in there.
Top it off, his mom is sick.
You know your mama got a cancer in her she can't afford to have taken out?
Leroy!
Yeah, the thing any doctor could take out just like that, but you ain't got no money.
For that?
But they have a plan.
Plan for him, baby.
Or he does.
Foolproof. Or you want your family eating beans up in the street.
They know that that family has a ton of gold. An interesting aspect to the landlord's house is that
I'm sure it's right
there are people living in the walls. They mistreat their daughter, by the way. That's Alice. So they send the kid over there. His name is Fool. Try to get in the house.
Well, do you have like a bathroom I could use? They leave us out here all day without even take a leak.
It doesn't work. Then Ving Rhames sends over this guy to help instead.
Fact is, we do have the legal right to come in, even if we do have to call the police.
It's a con, of course.
Not that we ever have.
Well, the guy disappears, and then Ving Rhames, he's Leroy, he and Fool decide to break in.
Lord, now look at this.
Unfortunately, this family has a killer dog named Prince also. They get separated, and then Fool discovers that there might be somebody inside those walls. He also stumbles upon the body of that guy who was pretending to be a gas meter man. Before Spencer died, he managed to find some gold coins. Whoever was in the wall started chasing him. Anyway, he finds Leroy again, and then the two of them try to get out of the house. And are having a tough time, just as the landlords are coming home. Landlords had their house booby-trapped, which is going to work in their favor in this case. Leroy doesn't make it. Everett McGill is the male landlord of the house, and he shoots him. Fool escapes into the wall, and the Everett McGill there, he's afraid of what's in those walls because he knows there's people in there, and he doesn't go in there. Eventually he finds Alice.
A black dude. There's black folks in this neighborhood. Neighborhood?
Daddy has a thing for leather too.
Good appetite. Healthy Prince. There's a boy. He's in there right now. With our little angel. You come in here and I'm gonna kick your ass!
Just when things are looking bad for Fool. Meet Roach. He doesn't have a tongue.
His tongue's cut out.
Well, Mom and Dad come in and bust him. Roach escaped into the wall.
Clean up that awful man's blood! And what do? You get it all over your nice clean dress. I worked so hard to make. Now get in that tub and scrub.
As Mama scrubs with the hot water, Leroy's body is dumped. Don't know what's going to happen to Fool. Turns out Roach is not the only person living in the walls of this house. Well, Daddy's been shooting all over the walls and everything, and he did shoot Roach.
Roach!
who dies, but before he dies, he passes off another gold coin to Fool. Fool now knows his way through some of the walls, so he goes in, grabs Alice, and takes her in. Daddy set the dog in after them, and he's using a bayonet to stab the wall, and unfortunately for him, he stabbed Prince. Fool and Alice found a way to the roof. Alice is afraid to go out, but Fool's got to do what he's got to do.
Rarity of these. You do have enough to pay your rent for a while. Say to the year 2000.
And Mama's operation?
What's going on in that place? Never proved it because the police didn't take it serious. But believe me, when I was a kid, none of us ever walked past that house.
Fool calls the police and they come and search the house, but they find nothing. No Alice either.
You said you had no kids.
Alice left us a long time ago, Sergeant.
Well, Fool decides he's got to go and save Alice, so he breaks back into the house. Runs into Daddy. They got Alice tied up in the attic. That's disturbing.
Daddy! Come down from there and help.
Listen, Alice, they're not your real parents. They're not even husband and wife. They stole you. Finish with them yet. Go! I'm gonna get the shotgun. Set those kids free.
It looks like Fool has had it.
Get him!
Oh, yeah.
My name is Ruby Williams, and I represent the Association of People who have been unjustly evicted, exploited, and generally fucked over.
Kiss your ass goodbye, boy.
Back upstairs again.
Here. All I see are a couple of
Hey, Ruby, right here.
They brought some friends. And then Alice attacks.
sun, to the birds, to the women. You want to give me something?
And this is what he wanted to give him. Mama and Daddy's stash.
Wonder there's no money in the kennel.
Just when it looks like it's gonna be killed, the people under the stairs start busting out. They start breaking out of the walls and the floors and everything to attack her. But Alice is the one who puts the knife in. Meanwhile, in the basement,
Best place to store it, in my opinion.
Fool found some dynamite.
Just put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Fool is satisfied, Alice is saved, people under the stairs are free, and it's raining money outside. And that's our film. Alright, let's talk about the people under the stairs. Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie. I showed over 50 clips from it. Movie that I came out in 1991. I remember seeing it probably about 6 months later when it came out on videotape. Loved it, watched it, and recorded it once it came on cable. And I don't know if I've seen this movie since. It's been a really long time. I always remember that I liked it and it was good. I remember the basic plot of it, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know, it's been a long time. So anyway, glad to watch it again. And again, this one was done by request. So here you go. So anyway, what we got here, it's Wes Craven directed this movie, and I think he wrote it too. It's about this house in the ghetto that these two landlords live in. And they own all the other property in the neighborhood, and they want to tear all the houses down, evict the people, get them out so they can build some nice condominiums there. it's rumored that these people were like stealing babies or something years ago, and there's rumors that they have all kinds of money and wealth and riches and perhaps even gold pieces. So a couple of the guys who are getting evicted try to break into this house, including this young kid named Fool. Fool gets in there and he finds not only does he find a girl who's trapped there. Alice is her name. She's apparently the daughter. But there's people living in the wall. It's a really strange setup. I don't even know how to even describe this movie. But the people in the wall were apparently snatched as babies from this landlord couple who are really, I think they're brother and sister. Or they've been giving birth to these weird babies. I don't know. But these creatures live in the wall. They're almost kind of like zombies. And the father's afraid to go into the walls. And there's like this whole labyrinth inside there. And there's just people living in there. They're all like kids at this point, like late teens or something like that. Well, Fool gets in there. He manages to find a way to escape and get out. And he escapes with a gold coin, which turns out is enough money to pay the rent at his place for like the next 9 years, plus get his mom an operation, which she needs. But he decides he's got to go back to rescue Alice. He calls the police, but the police find no evidence of any wrongdoing there, of course. Fool goes back there himself. Make a long story short, he rescues Alice, he rescues the kids, the people under the stairs, and both the landlords end up getting killed. And then all the money, it turns out there's like this stockpile of cash in the basement that gets blown up when the house blows up, and it's raining money all over the neighborhood, and all the residents in the neighborhood are collecting it up, and that's our end of our movie. So anyway, strange, very strange plot to this movie, but it's so cool. It's well done. Ving Rhames in it. Kelly Minter, or Kelly Jo Minter, I think is her name, plays the sister of Fool. You might remember her from the movie Summer School. Everett McGill plays the father, or the daddy in this movie. He was the bad guy in The Priest in Silver Bullet, which I reviewed not too long ago. But anyway, yeah, it's a good movie. I highly recommend it. It's fun, a lot of fun. No nudity, a little bit of gore here and there. Just a fun film. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. People on the stairs, do you like it? Tell me. Watch it. Bye.